Here we go. Hello? Oh, you were saying I would link when I touched that. There I am. Oh, you've been a rather absent person so far. What? He just looked at me like 3 times and walked away, saying nothing. Well. Oh no. Myst looks devastated. Oh. That doesn't look like it. Oh, does it? That might still open. I guess it was. Yeah, I thought that maybe that bashed it in, but I think it was always that shape. Ah. Well, this is depressing.
After everything, did you not trust me? After all the help I provided, all the aid and assistance? Well done. Now it has slipped through her hands. Wasted. Fool. Now your journey has been a waste, and this precious island that once represented escape is now your prison. We have all failed. You have accomplished nothing. And there is no way from here. No one will come for you. Myst Island is your end. Forever.
What a line from him. Did you not trust me after all my assistance that I gave you? It's like you were exclusively helping me just so because I was the only one who could do what you wanted me to do. It was literally you helping yourself. Whoa. They blasted the brothers' books out of existence, basically. The library is empty. A familiar location that has seen much better days. No, this puzzle. I assume I can't do anything here, right? It's kind of neat to come back here and just see how compact the first Myst Island was. It's partly because they had only so many resources to work with. But it was better, in my opinion, to pack everything into a tiny island and make everything smaller so you don't have to go on giant trips everywhere. Was this here before? This structure? In the middle? The rocket ship with the musical pitch puzzle. Oh, not even the piano works for my own yucks. Well. Yisha didn't end up with a lot of dialogue in this game, did she? She has the one intro monologue, and then even in the ending, she seems to just be completely silent. I'm not sure if there's anything else to do. I think this might be one of those endings where they just leave you to wallow in pity and what you've done, and it just lets you sit there. So I'm not seeing a lot of interactions around here. Nope, not exactly. Let's load that save point. Restore saved game. Yep. Bloop bloop. So she does materialize the moment that I have it. It's weird. She doesn't even ask for it. She never says anything. She just has the intro and then that's it. I want to see what happens if I just drop it. Can I do that? Yeah. I was able to drop all the other tablets. Yeah. Ah! Did the Pyro just kidnap me like assholes?
I am set free. Your slavery of 10,000 years is over. And the burden of my family is lifted from my weary heart. Praise the Maker. He brought you for this impossible task. You have done well, and many will rejoice. You have chosen the least as greatest. You have freed us all, yourself of pride, me of the burden, and the good borrow of their enslavement. You are worthy of the new Denis.
Why do they keep kidnapping me? It's creepy. What? You're alive?
Oh, my father.
My desert bird.
It's over. I didn't know if... I faltered. I was not always strong. I am so sorry.
No.
But what was asked of me, I have done. And now the tree grows again.
No.
Just to be your daughter again. Hold me.
My precious one. I'm so sorry. For this burden, this crushing weight. I cannot bear to think of it. But you carried it. I wish your mother could be. You have truly become the grower. You bring Dunny back to life. Another circle closes. Another new tree grows again. Thank you, my old friend. Welcome to Rilishan, this new Dunny. It's been a long, long journey. Difficult journey. And I am old and weak. But I've lived long enough to see this day, to see my desert bird, my precious Isha return as the grower, filled with the wisdom of the Maker. Truly our long burden has been lifted. Now, my days can end here in peace.
Where are you taking me? Release me, I order you.
Oh.
I demand it.
Yes.
Let me go, you evil
There is
demon.
this to deal with.
You cannot hold me. I am Escher. I am the grower. Where is this? You idiot. Moronic lump of filth. You are nothing. Path. I needed the power. I needed it. Dukni needed me. You threw it away to this witch and her legion of scum, the demon slaves. You've released the slaves as masters. You've turned the small to great. Us, the maker...
Silence. You are no longer subject to the great. You have become great yourselves. Do with him as you should to the least. For I am no longer worthy to give counsel to you.
No!
I am not given easily to those not close to me. But you have chosen well, my friend, and have allayed my fears. Many have been freed. Least will be greatest again, as it was before we began. The old is gone and the new begun to grow. This is the new Denis, restored and free. Over none, under only the Maker. This restoration of Denis is not a restoration of the outside, of structures and stone, but of the inside, of hearts and truth. For kingdoms are only as strong as the hearts of their people. Your heart is right. Welcome to this kingdom. Welcome to this new Denis.
Oh, I guess that's the real ending. Well, that's pretty and terrifying at the same time. Surprise, I have demon wings and I'm gonna lift you away like those gargoyles from Dark Souls and Demon Souls in Dark Souls 3. Like it's gonna take me to Anor Londo. So this must be Relishan, I think it was called. The age that we saved in Myst 3 from Savidro, the best villain of the series. Having a good actor helps. There's a lot of like lip smacking noises coming from Atris, like, which was like, you could have edited those out. You didn't need to leave those in the audio recording. That was standing out to me. So I guess we freed the Baro by just placing the stone down like we did all game, and they just took off with it. And there you go. We have to just go on and live on. Yisha gets to move on from her whatever her mission she was stuck with, which I guess that makes this the ending of the entire like Uru / Myst 5 storyline. It ends with Yisha being free of her obligations, being able to move on to like join Atris and everybody else in the new Denis age that we saved in Myst 3, but we can't really appreciate because we never get to be here or see what they're doing or what society is like or what the point of any of this was. So it's like, yay, they get a happy ending. I don't know what that happy ending entails. Like I don't know who lives in this place or what they're accomplishing or what their society's like or why it was so desperately necessary to like repair it as opposed to them just living anywhere else, for example, because I don't think there's a lack of places to live when you know, have the Denis society open to you and its infinite linking books and the ability to make other ones and so on, like, or you could just live anywhere that you could just find without the linking books either, because the Denis city was on Earth, so like they could just go outside, go live in Missouri or something. Like the Denis city's in the United States, so it's not like they were like horribly lost and isolated forever. They could have always evacuated to there instead of any of the other places they went to if they were so endangered and in trouble in that way. I don't know. As it always is, these games probably function best as a series of different locations you teleport to where you solve a bunch of environmental puzzles with some light context that's mostly about the culture and visuals of the individual society that's unique to that location, and the overarching story that binds them all together is probably the weakest part of the entire franchise, which, as I said before, is why it's kind of weird to make books about this franchise, because then you're delving deep into the weakest part of the series, and that doesn't seem like the best call. Where is this going to take me to? The last manual save, or where am I? I don't know where this took me. Because the tablet's not here. There's no tablet, but also we're not in an ending, so I don't know what that was. Alright, let's try to come up with more endings. What else could I do? Obviously, the worst thing I could do is just give it to him, because he sucks. What if I just did this? Just put it back. Just thought that'd be funny. So I can't just put it back on here. And I can't use any of these teleporters. Because it's like, once you touch it, that's it, right? That's your one chance. So I was just wondering, like, what if I just drop it off and put it... Just put it in the, back on the altar. It's like, I'd be like relinquishing my one chance, right? And then we'd have to wait for the next cycle, or the next chosen or whatever to come by. I'd be rejecting the responsibility. Huh. No? I think the only option is give it to you, should give it to the borrower, or give it to him. I don't think you can give it to anybody else or leave it anywhere else. I don't see anywhere else to put it, at least. Alright, let's see the bad ending. He's gonna be so proud of me.
So, you listened to my wise counsel and have brought the tablet. Well done. There was no way for your feeble mind to comprehend the power of this borrowed tablet. It was meant for a worthier master. You couldn't fully grasp that the master of the tablet was the master of the Bakru, master of their full power. It was really only yours, briefly, and only then, to give to a true master. Did you think you would gain a piece of its power? Is that why you brought it? Or perhaps my words, perhaps I don't give myself enough credit. Regardless. Now, it is mine. Yes, my powerful servants, your new master is here. Let's see what remarkable feats you can perform for me. The new master of the art. Oh, yes. Thank you, idiot. You performed well enough. So, I give you this wonderful island. Consider it a missed opportunity. Ironic, isn't it? This island, that was always the place of escape, has now become your prison. Now, let's see where this power take me. Unlimited agents, and an army of Ballard to do my bidding. Wow. Fun I will have.
Oh, now I'm in gameplay. He left the tablet here? He's not even a good supervillain. He's not going to be all like, ha ha ha, well, you've done well. I'll make you my lackey. Like, he doesn't even try to recruit me as, even though I'm somebody who clearly is apparently the type of that will, like, gave into his cult of personality and, like, will do his bidding and stuff like that. He doesn't even want me, evidently. But he didn't take the tablet, which I guess because he can't touch it, he must have somehow taken its power, or this must control it somehow. But if this controls it, the power of the Ballard, isn't leaving me on this island with this tablet a really bad idea? Or something? I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to do on this island in order to win. Not win, I mean, but like get an ending. Because this is the second time I've been left here. Or if it's just like the lack of closure supposed to make me realize that there's some other solution. Because there's a little bit of lateral thinking involved in dropping the tablet on the floor. As opposed to, because they frame it as a choice between two people, but the good ending is dropping it on the floor. So maybe just leaving you here to wander around is supposed to make you go back and think to do something else. Because you don't get credits, so it doesn't feel like the ending. But anyway, this has been Myst 5. There were some enjoyable enough puzzles and world stuff. It suffers from some Uru design choices that I'm not fond of. And plot and world building wise, it's definitely just spinning its wheels at this point in the franchise. There wasn't much, it doesn't feel like there was a ton of inspiration behind it at this point, and they were just kind of like, we need a new villain, another evil Denis guy, and like it's a trial, and you just kind of go and do a series of challenges with basically no plot along the way to unlock the ending, and then this happens. There's some cool visuals like the ruined old Myst Island and stuff like that, but yeah, it doesn't feel like much came of this game. And then it ends. Probably the biggest world build thing is that the Ballard exist and that they can apparently change an age. In particular, they can affect things in the age while they're in the age. There's Tiana's grave. They can affect the age while they're in it, which is something that normally you can only do with a linking book by editing it, by changing the age from the outside, but they can do these magical things from the inside. Also, everyone can just magically teleport around constantly, which was something we kind of dealt with in Uru, I suppose, although I thought we were using a book the whole time. Everyone else seems to be no, I think the journey signs could be outside of, didn't have to be in books necessarily. Huh. Overall, it's passable, not great, but it's another Myst, and the Myst franchise end with a pun. a pun that people could write in the fucking review if they didn't like the game. They could be like, "No, Myst 5, more like a missed opportunity." I'll see you guys next time. And I'll see you guys next time that Cyan makes a new game. Which, working on Firmament? Yeah, Firmament. That'll come out at some point. See you then. And if you haven't already, go check out... what was it called? Abduction, spelled Obduction, because the Myst people already made a new game, and I already played it.